All right, what's going down, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ricari, and this behind me is Project Wingman. Now, if you're anything like me, you've been jumping into Project Wingman, maybe playing some Conquest, and you realize that you are, well, let's just put it nicely, not as good as you'd hope you'd be. Frankly, I'm terrible. But with just a few tips, a few tweaks, I was able to progress further in Conquest than I thought was possible, at least for my skill set. So with that, it's a setup for our video. 5 things that I wish I knew when I first started playing Project Wingman. All right, now these tips that I give you, they're gonna seem really simple, but to think about them while you're actually playing is what's gonna make you get further and further through each level. First step is making sure your speed is maximized. Now, maximizing that speed will get you out of dogfights in a hurry and allows you a chance to kind of, get away from the fight, get out, regroup. Could be the difference between life and death. All right, tip number 2. My second tip for you is using your flares. Now, flares are on a cooldown, so you can't use them every second or so, but I think the cooldown is only 6 or 7 seconds. So if you find you're being targeted by multiple enemies at once and you want a quick escape route, pop those flares and you're in the clear. All right, tip number 3 is KYP. What's KYP, you ask? Well, that means know your personnel. In this sense, I'm talking about knowing the objective before you jump into each mission. I can't tell you how many times I jumped into a mission and it was score attack and I thought I was going into a high value target hunt, and it's just not a good time. So know your objective. Tip number 4 is KYP as well, and it kind of goes hand in hand with that. If you're gonna know your objective in the mission, well dang it, you better know your aircraft. Now, some aircraft have a ton of gun pods on them, some have a ton of anti-air defenses, some have just regular standard missiles. Knowing your aircraft and knowing your personnel is going to be absolutely key for getting through each mission. All right, last but not least, it is tip number 5. Use your guns. You're going to want to use your standard missiles, your high velocity missiles. You're going to want to use your multi-lock anti-air missiles. But your guns are crucial, and man, do they do work. Well, that's it. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for stopping by the channel. And of course, make sure to hit that like, subscribe button, do all the fun things because we'll be back with more and more videos. We got more Project Wingman to play. We're going to see if we can start to dive into some of the aircraft and get their particular strengths, their weaknesses, and hopefully do more in-depth guides. All right, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.